Hello everyone and welcome back to Teach Astronomy. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today you can call me Kai because it is Thursday, which means it's D&D and Space Night. And we are continuing the lovely adventures of our intrepid crew. Is intrepid the right word? I don't know. That's a boat in New York. It sounds good. I don't know. The journey of our intrepid crew and aboard the Dawnbreaker, Team Dawn's Horizon, part of the Endurance mission. And we're missing one of our party members right now, but we're working on it. He should be on his way. It happens. We're gonna figure it out. But to get y'all caught up to speed, is that the word? Mm-hmm. I am going to pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant, and he is going to fill you in on what's happening, what's going on, and then also tell us how we're going to deal with Kyle's temporary absence.
It'll be fine. Fun bit of esoteric Star Trek trivia, by the way. If anyone's ever watched Voyager, the Voyager is an Intrepid class starship. Fun fact. Seeing as we were on that word for a minute. So, welcome everybody back to the voyages of the Starship Endurance. Now, technically, I think the voyages of Starship Dawnbreaker, because that's what we're doing. Thus far in our adventure, the crew has found a verdant world that they thought could be useful for a colony. Turns out it's not, because it is sacred to a certain group of aliens known as the Trakans, and it also may or may not have a possession demon somewhere on it that may or may not have taken control of Kai and caused all sorts of trouble last time.
Yeah.
So, yes, we are going through our first official dungeon of D&D in space, and it's you guys are only on floor 1, and it's been crazy so far. So, let's see where else this goes. So, I think before I jump into what we're doing exactly next, I guess we'll go around, everyone who's here, introduce yourselves, introduce your characters, and we will jump right in.
All right. As I said in the intro, my name is Kai. I am our team's heirloom human pilot. That just means that I drive the ship and also am classic human variant. I'm boring. And I'm very chaotic. As Grant said, I got possessed in the last episode. That was fun. That was a good time. Not for Kai, but for me. We just like to cause chaos here. Controlled chaos.
Okay, hi, I'm Amanda, but I'll be playing Aerie. Aerie is a psionic warrior elf, a nervous boy, but very powerful. And this is my best friend, Brick.
My name is Mac. I will be playing Brick, lovable goofball, bald, reptilian, little tusks, likes hitting things.
I didn't know you had tusks.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You're like a little woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
I love
Minus the woolly, replace the woolly with scaly, and I think...
Yeah.
Yeah. A scaly mammoth.
Need to edit the photo. Just gave him tiny teeth in my drawing. Anyway.
And to refresh everybody's memory, we are traveling with some companions today. Leaf, who is Kyle, is not here yet. We'll just say for the time being, Leaf is experiencing an existential crisis after encountering the most powerful form of psionic being he's ever encountered.
Yeah. So he's here. He's just going to be chilling. And then at some point he will pop up on the screen and then he'll be back in the game.
Awesome. We also have Wonder the Weasel. We have Satsi, our currently mostly mute child who the party has kind of adopted, who is the reason they are going on the Trial of Darkness. And you also have Ahmad, who is your Alician companion, seems to be suffering some form of amnesia. He doesn't remember anything past when the Trakans found him on an abandoned world, but he has studied the trial and is tagging along to try and learn something about his people. Or at least what he can learn about his people from this place. So that being said, Kai, it's been a couple of minutes since you were taken over by forces you cannot. Well, you might be able to comprehend them, but you might not. You definitely don't understand them, and yeah, that's where you are. You're still in the Great Hall, and luckily the plates and silverware have stopped throwing themselves at you.
It was the bad version of Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, it was a slightly more murdery version of Be Our Guest.
I don't know, Lumiere's Perry.
Depending on the version. So you came through a couple of double doors that lead out to the hallways that you've been through so far. There is a giant spiral staircase there. There is also on the north side of the room a smaller door, kind of set behind some of the long tables, and next to where all of you are gathered, off next to the throne and the dais it's set on top of, there is another slightly larger door that seems to lead into another part of the space. What would you like to do?
Also, for context from last week, Leaf picked up the little statuette thing. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
in my bag.
Oh, right.
And as far as you're aware, you're not hearing any like ominous whispers or any dark presences coming from it.
There's no
there something?
secondary presence in my brain right now. That's good.
Not that you're aware of.
It'll come out later.
None more than usual.
Well,
What would you like to do?
I think Ari wants to ask Kai a question. Just be like, well, first of all, are you okay after that?
Sure. We'll go with yes.
Oh, pressing
As good
question.
as you can.
Can you throw plates now?
And I turn and I like do a little like the Spider-Man, and then I try the
I mean, you look really cool, but
I
nothing's really
I look
happening.
really cool, Grant? I would say I look like an idiot.
Yeah, with a little plate.
Make a straight up charisma check. Let's see. Does Kai look cool while pretending to be a superhero?
Hold on, what's my charisma? I don't usually use this. Not as high as you'd think. 15.
Yeah, you look moderately cool.
Pretty cool.
The
to
red
me.
jacket, that's what helps. I feel like
Yeah.
having the red jacket
That's like a
should,
+5 modifier.
that should, yeah, the red jacket should boost my charisma. It looks good.
A
Yeah.
+1 equipment
Agreed.
modifier. I'll allow that.
I love it.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm good. It was just a lot. But it's gone now and it's fine. We're fine. Can't move the plates. Really wish I could.
Oh,
That would have been nice. Can't move the plates.
it was pretty sweet.
Do you, if this is also too personal, please stop me, but do you happen to remember what happened? Were you there in your brain, or did you black out? What happened?
I do remember, right, Grant?
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
remember every bit of it.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, it wasn't a I for sure was not the one that was throwing the plates and doing the zappy zap.
Yeah,
Sorry,
for sure.
again, I'm not. But like, it was weird. I was there, but it wasn't me. There was, yeah. I don't know. It's like when you're like in a dream and like you're like, because it's a dream, you can't really decide what's going on. So you're doing things that you don't want to do, but you have to do them. But also there
Gotcha.
was like a fun little demon that was using me as a puppet, I guess. That's not usually, I mean, sometimes that's in the dream, but not always.
You
Yeah.
got some weird dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that appears to you in a dream, let me know.
Okay.
I may have had a similar dream.
Okay.
This entire time, by the way, Satsi has not stopped hugging you. She seems really spooked by the whole
Okay.
thing.
So I'm gonna just kind of give her a little like, well, what is she like up to here on me or something?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. I'm gonna give her kind of like a. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna finish this trial. I like turn and I do the like, not forcefully, but like, do the like put hands on your shoulders and be like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this trial and it's gonna be fine and it's not gonna happen again because I'm not gonna touch anything else. Don't worry. I'm gonna shoot it instead, like I normally do, without asking any questions.
Okay.
And I'm trying to make a joke out of it. Yeah, just like a.
Okay. All right.
That's how Kai deals with things.
We got your back, Satsi.
Yeah, this time, let's not go around touching stuff.
Agreed. No more touching things.
That's a great idea. I won't do that again. Apologies.
Touching the floor.
You can touch the floor. It's okay.
Okay.
You have to stand somewhere.
Okay.
The air, the doors, your food.
Oh God.
Glowy objects are off the table.
Touching so many things all the time.
It wasn't glowy.
Do they have little like glowing veins or
No,
something
I
like
just
that?
had the cool
Or do they-
vein.
Cool veins?
Cool rock veins.
Okay, no touching anything with veins, no glowing things, nothing magic, nothing. Just kidding. Ari just
Start
kind
making
of
a
keeps
list.
going.
Speaking of continuing this adventure, mission, trial, dark,
Yeah.
scary thing, Satsi. Do you want to hang out in this area anymore, or do we want to leave?
She emphatically shakes her head and just kind of walks to the nearest door, which is the one kind of in the east end of the hall, right next to you guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Is that the
Just
one that
now.
was by the table? Or sorry, by the throne?
Yes, it is the one that is
Okay.
closest to the throne. All right.
Sit
So-
locked. I shoot it. No.
You certainly can.
I made a promise. Can't touch anything anymore.
Certainly try.
Make an attack roll against the door.
Oh, am I actually? Okay.
Oh, are we
I
doing
mean, if you want to,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
yeah,
have
sure.
to shoot the door.
I think I see her walking over to the door, and I'm like, I got it.
cute?
And I don't do well. For sure.
It's a door. I promise you probably do better than you think.
Okay, I hope. Oh, actually, I forget that my attack bonus is stupid. 16.
Yeah, that's definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage against the door.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Thanks. I try. 2d8. Where's...
And its hardness really doesn't mean anything against a particle weapon.
Yeah, it's a laser pistol. That is a 1. Wow, so good. And a 5, 6.
There's a nice, chunk blasted out of it. You hurt the door.
Yes.
And then I do that, and I turn to Satsi, and I'm like, see? No touching, just shooting. It's gonna be okay. Again, it's like as a joke. I'm trying to lighten the mood a little bit. I did just get possessed and try to murder my friends, so it's,
Uh-huh. Yes, she grins. She goes over and opens the door for everybody. There's a very short hallway on the other end, with a few other doors that lead off of it. These doors, however, don't have the giant stone partitions in them. Some of them look like they had drapes at one point, maybe hanging beads, and some look like they've just collapsed. For that matter, the first one on your right looks like it's actually still intact. If you'd like to go check it out.
A what? A column?
No, it's an open door. It has what
Oh, my
seems to be just kind of tattered hanging beads that might have once been at least kind of nice and not absolutely weird, but they're just all over the place right now.
Got it.
Hey,
Thanks.
I always wanted to do that on in my room on the ship, but my captain wouldn't let me. And I go and I don't touch the beads. Actually, I move to touch the beads and then I don't touch the beads and I say,
It's like,
"Oops."
I didn't give it a little. Do I explode?
Nope.
I
Do-
push the beads aside. After you.
Thanks,
Okay.
buddy.
Well, the room on the other side is relatively Spartan. It has what appears to be a rolling table and a cushioned mat at its far end. A rat. A rat.
A rat?
A rat.
Right?
Right, a rat. A rat.
There is no Remy.
I
Yeah!
love him.
A rack holds an old cloth garment of black and gold fabric, and there's also a dirty tapestry spread across the back wall. It seems to be covered in dust and maybe a couple of cobwebs here and there, but there might be something useful on it.
A rat, maybe.
As you enter, there is a low hum that fills the room, and some inlaid panels around the base of the floors and ceiling light up and begin to pulse a light blue,
Grant, is it
illuminating the
Coincidence.
room slightly.
Expecting to be blown up.
Is it cold in here?
No,
Okay.
not any colder than anywhere else. Don't worry, you'll know when it's cold.
Okay, I'm checking for music cues, everyone. Because I can't know what's going on, but I have to cue the music.
Don't worry, I'll tell you when it's cold.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
I look for the rat. No. You said a rack with. I'm sorry. I was distracted.
There's a rack with a garment of some kind hanging on it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to it and inspect. Use my do the thing where you use something else to kind of pick up something. I'm keeping
out,
the
your
promise of
plasma
not
knife.
touching anything.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say you probably pull out either your survival knife or the literal plasma knife you have on you, and just kind of poke around at it. It seems, if you had to put a name on it, it looks like not quite a. It looks like a robe of some kind, not a bathrobe where it's cushiony and comfy, but it's
Like the ones that the priests wear at the church.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can get you.
it looks like it's made out of fairly fine material that hasn't degraded. You also notice on one lapel that there is a button similar to the button that is on your red jacket that allows it to perfectly resize for its current user.
Anybody want to be a priest for a day?
I mean,
You
what's
you
that?
also
Wait, can I roll is there anything else that's
you can roll a search check on the row if you'd like.
no, maybe not a search, but is there anything that is, what's the word? Unique about this robe, or is it just all one color or something, or is there a neat unique cut or a adornment of some sort?
It's black with gold inlays along its edges.
Okay. Because I was gonna say
very, very fancy and very expensive looking.
okay. Because I was gonna say if I could roll I don't know, knowledge or history or something, see if I knew what religion this robe probably came from, but probably
I mean, you could
not with that little information, right?
probably not. It would probably be worth bringing along for study.
So I'd still do the same thing, and I kind of lift it up with anybody want to be a priest for a day?
Maybe once Leaf is done calming down in the other room, we could figure out what it is.
Brick's just dragging him behind at this point.
No, yeah.
Grabs the collar
I
of his
feel like
shirt
he's
and his boots are scraping on the ground.
He's piggybacked or like fireman throw over your shoulder.
Yeah.
You're just carrying him as he's
Yeah, Brick's
It's okay, buddy.
I mean, Leaf doesn't weigh much, so sure, that could happen.
It's true.
Right. If I wanted to see if there was any kind of power or magic originating from the object, what would I roll for that?
I would have you. I mean, if you were willing to spend the time, which you do have time as far as you're aware, you could just do a psycraft check to see if you just pick
Okay.
up on anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. How do I do that?
Just roll a d8 or a d20 and add 8.
Okay. 18 plus 8.
26.
Okay,
Yeah, 26.
There's nothing strange about most of the room. You do detect a bit of psionic energy emanating from the pulses through the conduits in the ceiling and floor. That's pretty much it. And they're very, very low level. It's the sort of thing that you would, if you weren't tuned in, you wouldn't even notice it was there.
Okay. Guys, this is a safe robe. Don't worry. It's not
cool.
going to do anything.
It's a
Put
big
it in
deal.
bag.
Okay, you take it. You actually, you realize it's actually a little bit heavier than you thought, and it jingles a little
Whoa.
bit.
Will
And
they
when you
leave
check
something in the pockets?
Yes, when you check the pockets, you find a medallion of sorts on a golden chain that has that same symbol you keep coming across of 3 rings intertwined. You also find a bunch of rings for digits. They seem to be quite a bit larger than human digits, and you find 3 of those. Just in the pockets.
That symbol that you're referring to, Grant, that's the one that Brick was somewhat familiar with, yes?
Yes. So far, you found it on the bits of a blade of armor, raw material. I think you found it somewhere else in the facility. I forget exactly where, and now you just found it on this.
Yeah. Brick's just gonna see that and just put it in the bag.
Okay, you wad up the
Not very
ceremonial
subtly.
robe and just stuff it in there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There
No priest
is
cosplay today. Okay, I see how it is.
I mean, Kai, by all means.
Oh, no, I
didn't
was-
mean that. Like,
I was absolutely joking. No. I'm again don't want to touch anything anymore.
Don't worry. I'll check. I'll
Yeah.
check things
Uh,
until Leaf comes back.
Brick is also just gonna take a little cursory glance of the rest of the room. I got a spot 21. If there's anything else of interest.
there definitely is. That tapestry looks like it's actually in better condition than you initially thought. It's just kind of covered up in dust and a few cobwebs here and there.
What do you see, buddy?
If I touch that, will I go boom?
I'm gonna make a sidecraft check for him.
Your last sidecraft check would have been more than enough.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You're
there's
good, buddy.
there's no bad juju about this particular thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Brick walks up and grabs it and winces,
It's
and then pulls it down if nothing happens.
Okay. Does Brick know anything about art and interpreting art?
Oh no. You have proficiency with art.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. How do I do that?
Roll a d20 and add that modifier.
Where's the modifier?
Or next to it.
Where's the modifier? Always me.
I'm still learning. 20.
A 20? Okay, yeah. You after you and Brick kind of dusted it off a little bit, get rid of the alien cobwebs and stuff. You start realizing that the left half of this thing is a star chart. And specifically, there is a star system in one of the corners, the upper left-hand corner, that seems to be given extra significance. And then there's another one on the opposite side of this star chart that has that same 3-ring symbol. You also
I see the symbol for like the 4th time now in the few minutes, and I'm like, okay, does anybody know what this is? Like, is this a? And I, in this, I'm going to also be searching my own brain. Is this like a religion thing, or is this like the coalition or something? I don't know this.
Okay.
Right?
Do I know what this is, Grant?
Yes, you do.
I do. Oh,
You
how
are-
severely do I know what this is?
I'll put it this way: you are the most familiar person out of everyone here. So,
But
It's the cold on Earth.
if you answer that and you're not being truthful, I might have the two of you make opposed checks.
Yeah.
So,
So,
if Harry just says, "Nah, never seen it before," that will be a lie.
So I mean,
wouldn't lie.
we might be like a little bit familiar. I've seen it like I don't know once or twice. But okay, I've seen it. Well,
Oh, really?
Can you DM me
well-
what I
well,
know?
I mean, like, so there were these not so great people on Earth that they like used it for something. Yeah.
Like,
Aries just kind of thinking. Don't worry
um,
about it.
like what? Like how we talking? There's a lot of not so great people in a lot of places. What are we talking about?
I mean, like,
Like, wait, this
they
is from
weren't
Earth.
Let's
very.
just say
They weren't. Yeah,
you don't want to get caught up with these people.
they weren't really nice to Eri. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay. I don't want to dredge up bad memories, but from Earth, or like on Earth, like.
I'm getting that right, correct, Grant? They were.
Human space.
Oh, this was still in. Okay.
This was in human space, not Earth necessarily.
By human
Although,
space, do you
if
mean
I'm
our
not
solar,
mistaken.
like the real life solar system?
No,
Kind of.
humanity had multiple star systems at this point. One of which Kai came from, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
Yeah, no. I'll say this: Rick and Eri would never have been able to rule out the possibility that they might run into these people again while they were in human space. And
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, they weren't really nice. Oh, sorry, Grant, did I kick you? My
I was just gonna say, Kai, if you wanted to do, I think you could do. I would allow street smarts or pop culture if you wanted to do knowledge.
I think
to see if you know about this.
I do have street smarts, I'm pretty sure. Street smarts! I'm streetwise, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, for sure. That is a 12 plus 5, 17 for my street
17?
smarts. Oh, and wait. Do I have an extra little thingy because of feet? No, I don't. No. That's something else. Continue.
You could have sworn you've seen it too.
Oh.
You're just having trouble placing it, and it's an old memory.
Okay.
And you remember,
All right.
and you just remember seeing it regularly. You just
When I was a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You remember seeing it regularly. You're having trouble remembering exactly where.
Okay. This is the hard part of doing things where you guys as players are going to hear and see what I do. But Kai is going to try to do it very subtly. I think I'm going to be like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. And we're on comms, right? With the rest of the team back home.
The mountain is blocking your comms, and you didn't bring a long range comm system.
We didn't. Okay. Well, I'm just going to very subtly then take a picture of it, and I can roll for subtlety.
Sleight of
Well,
hand, go
we're
for
bringing stuff back, I guess. I wouldn't do that. I have no cell signal. I'm for sure no cell signal.
You're in the middle of a mountain.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going
I'll do it.
I'm gonna really quick call out a first time chat here.
Yeah.
Awesome Nerd 3. This is not traditional D&D. This is
D&D in space.
this is heavily homebrewed.
It's a very long range speaking stone. Super heavy homebrew. We have 3.5 in
Yes.
here. We have 5e in here. We have a lot of, you said Pathfinder, right? You used?
Pathfinder, Starfinder,
And the
is
modern system.
and the D20 Modern system.
Yeah. Grant's amazing, and he basically crafted us an entire player's handbook from scratch. So we're playing a mix of stuff. Like I have a laser pistol and stuff, but like Eri can do magic, which we're calling Psycraft. So it's kind of a mix of everything. Brick punches
twist.
things real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can rip doors off
Barbarian.
hinges. It's amazing.
Okay, so
Damn.
what was Kai gonna do?
Well, Kai wants to send a message to Zen, but she can't, so. Because that's what she would do.
Uh-huh.
That's what okay, you know what? I'm going to do that knowing that we're in a mountain and it's probably not going to go through, but I want it to go through whenever it can because I'd like to know.
Okay.
Just like I don't know how this works in our comm system, but basically like doing a little like snap send, you know, of the
Okay.
I dropped my D20 and it's heavy. Oh no, where'd it go? Shit.
Okay. It does the thing that, you know, your phone does when it
Hold on.
it does okay.
Because do you want me to roll for this to see if I do it subtly or not? I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you do a sleight of hand check to do it subtly. Because it's obvious when one of these cameras fires up on your heads up display, or actually you're not even wearing your helmet. So it would be 100% obvious if you pull something out to take an image of it.
Yeah, I just want to do it like not because I know that Ari and Brick do not want me asking about this for some reason.
You don't know that.
Assuming ostench.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, sorry.
No, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, that's all. Also as a little like side note.
Oh, but I didn't say
Aries
that, like, in
crystals are
character.
kind of trembling.
Yeah, I think I just
Was that-
like I didn't say that in character for sure.
Oh,
It's
my
just
bad.
like a me like recognizing like, oh, they don't want to talk about this, and I don't want to keep asking them questions, and also, you guys don't know a lot about Kai, so and she doesn't want to talk about it right now because this is not the place or time. So just real quick, just a little like snippy snap, sleight of hand. That is a 21.
Ooh.
Would the two of you please make spot checks in opposition?
Yes.
I apologize, Kai.
Are you a good spotter?
Not this time.
It's not this time.
I rolled real low.
Yeah,
19 for me. Real low.
How high is
Okay.
your spot check modifier?
12.
Oh my god, you're
I'm 0.
eagle-eyed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brick's good at a couple things.
Well, somehow, Kai, you do manage to surreptitiously grab a still shot of this thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's set to send out as soon as it gets a signal.
Cool. You never know, we
Oh,
might
I
just
think
pop
we
out.
should take the
from
tapestry.
really
ahead.
good at looking at stuff. Exactly.
Yes.
Brick is real good.
I
So-
see everything.
Except what I just did.
I see everything. What do you mean? Anyway.
But yeah,
Um,
Kai
so, Ari-
plays it off as just like okay, well, interesting. Anyway,
What's up?
This all happened in the middle of taking a look at the tapestry. There is so much more to it, actually. So
Oh.
you
I still think we should
after
take it.
okay, after showing this thing, I'm sure Brick, as you're reading through it, is kind of rolling it up. It's heavy, so it will take up a decent amount of space. A wild
He's
leap
waking up.
appears.
he's waking up. I have to move everything around. Hold on. Oh god.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We just can't
Yes.
see you.
Well, that I can fix.
Hello.
There we go.
Hey.
Hi, joining you from a random hotel room.
Are you not home right now?
Oh.
No, I'm at a conference.
Oh.
That's
well,
why I was
sometimes.
late.
That's why
That
you
makes
said
so
you were
much more
confused
sense.
about time zones. I'm like, what?
Oh no, it's
Nothing
so much
changed.
stupider than that. Because I'm in Denver, which is in the same time zone as Tucson.
Mhm. But you thought it
But last time I was here was in the summer when they're not in the same time zone, and so I mistakenly thought that Denver was still an hour ahead, and that the time I was supposed to be on was actually 8, not 7.
Oh no.
And I was like, I have plenty of time to go get dinner in downtown Denver. And we had just arrived at a very cute place
I'm sorry.
when I got a message that was like, hey, D&D. And I was like, oh, crap.
So did you not get dinner at the very cute place?
Oh, no, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
I got dinner because I was with other people. So I couldn't just be like, no, we need to leave now.
Okay. Well,
we're good.
All right. Well, I'll set the scene for you then, Kyle.
Oh, no.
You've kind of been in kind of a semi catatonic stupor after brushing your mind against the most powerful psionic being you've ever encountered.
Mhm.
And you come to in a fireman carry over Brick's shoulder, and while everybody's talking about this weird symbol that they came across.
Brick is gently patting your back like you're having a bad hangover until you kind of come back to get back to us.
You're also in an entirely different room, and everyone seems to be poring over a tapestry that they pulled off a wall.
Huh. Brick, you can put me down now.
He's alive. And he just kind of sets you down.
All right. At risk of getting an answer, what happened?
You decided it would be a great idea to say, oh, the thing that just tried to kill us all by taking my body over and using me as a puppet, let's just talk to it.
Oh, actually, that went pretty well then.
It could have gone worse. I agree.
You're
Well, how
breathing.
long was I out?
Just a little bit.
It's been a few minutes.
Oh,
We found
okay.
this. We found a robe that Brick has. Fancy robe. And
Ooh.
we thought we found a rat, but we didn't.
Aw.
Found this rat.
Yeah.
Rat.
I love him.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, we
I guess, yeah.
Grant
So
was
tell
in...
me more about this rope.
One moment. Because Grant was in the middle of telling us about the tapestry. And
Oh,
we've,
please.
That's what I
we've
was about
interrupted
the
him
tapestry.
twice now. Yeah.
It's
Can we go for 3?
yeah, no, you actually, Leaf, as you're taking this in, you're noticing Brick is actually starting to roll up the tapestry, and he's rolling up the side that has what appears to be a star chart. And you can definitely check it out at some
Yes,
point.
please. Eventually.
Next to the tapestry, however, Ari, as you're continuing to take in this piece of artwork, you are noticing that
McKenna, what is so funny?
What? Why are we laughing?
I'm sorry. Kyle's just little ooh as he swivels back off the screen. It's
Kyle's
killing
finding
me.
dice.
I'm sorry. I was really trying to keep it together. Guys.
Ooh, swivels off
I
camera.
know.
hey, at least
I
it's
didn't hear that.
at least it's the
Bye, GM.
Yes.
ascend without me.
This is the only reason I want a standing desk.
Oh,
All of us just low-key. Bye. Oh, Kyle can do it too.
I can do it too. Mine's just not automatic.
What?
Although actually mine will yank my
Oh
microphone
yeah!
off
Wow!
the
Wow!
desk.
We're look at the ceiling like this.
Derailed. Okay, so
Sorry, Grant.
it's okay. So, Ari, as you're continuing to take in this beautiful work of art, you start noticing that it seems to go through a pictographic telling of the history of a place, and
Okay.
and you think it could be actually the telling of the history of a people, more specifically. So you notice that it depicts conquest. There are a lot of geometric looking ships and other things that look like almost abstract wreckages around them. There are worlds that appear to be burning. There are species enslaved. There are deliveries of servants to high masters, and just all sorts of other scenes that are quite troubling, including, well,
And you said the people that are being depicted in these are like Alicians?
these are Alicians.
And then other races that we do not know? Like other alien
There
types?
are a couple you recognize. You're pretty sure you see depictions of Krakens. You're pretty sure you see depictions of what you've heard described as being Camoidians. You've seen a few of them. There are oh, for heaven's sake, how did I forget? There are Mardim in there as well. Just
How could you forget?
but there are easily half a dozen, if not more, other species. So there's a lot of stuff here. It shows all sorts of things, but it culminates in this large image of a stone throne wreathed in tendrils of darkness. And everybody
familiar.
make a spot check for me if you're looking at it.
Nat
Me
20.
too, or no? Because I'm already
Nat-
looking at it.
Okay.
23.
22.
Am
Grant's
I
like,
supposed to do it too, Grant?
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. I got an 8. Super. I'm already
Okay.
looking at this thing.
Yeah, Ari, you're the only one who doesn't notice this. All of you, for a split second, could swear you see a figure seated in that throne.
What are we looking at, guys? Why are we looking so concerned?
I don't like this.
Yep.
Does the figure look familiar?
Does the figure,
I mean,
does the figure feel familiar to me? Specifically. Like the
I mean,
one
you
that
might
was
be-
inside my brain 10 minutes
you might
ago.
feel a little spooked. I don't know.
Okay, well.
I guess I'd like to probe this piece of fabric and see like what's up with it.
Okay.
What's up with you, man?
What's up with
You
you?
just kind of poke it. What's up?
How do you probe?
This is just a normal looking tapestry otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's old, a little dusty, got a few cobwebs hanging off of it. That's pretty much it.
I guess we'll try psionics.
Okay.
Psycraft thing. Let me find my skills. Here we go.
Kyle, I feel like you could have a what's it called? We were talking about it before this when Grant was joking about just typing the whole stream. ASMR channel. Just like very calmly going, oh, let me find my skills. Ah, here they are. Ah.
I thought about starting an ASMR channel at some point.
D&D ASMR. It's just a lot
It's
of
just all of
dice.
us getting,
yeah.
it's all of us just brutally murdering everything we come across in a really soothing tone.
Your next one.
We're all just like circle
I'd
the
like
dreams.
to
really.
massacre the
Yeah.
camp of kobolds.
I cast fireball at 6th level. We're all burning now. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know that actually does much for me. I guess, yeah, I'm probably really just trying to investigate this, but probably, yeah, I'm kind of probing at it psionically or something to see, like, is there something special about this thing, or is the vision coming from somewhere else?
Okay.
And yeah, which one am I rolling? Insight or what? Investigation or psycraft?
I think I'd allow it to be investigation because you're kind of tuned in to your psionic powers.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's better for me if it's psycraft.
everything's better for you if it's Psycraft.
Yeah,
but you
see,
can't do
right?
your best thing all the time.
It's 17.
17. I mean, here's what you deduce. As far as you can tell, there are no hollow reflectors in the fabric of the tapestry. There's no technology that would cause something to appear and then disappear.
Did the rest of y'all see that?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one that didn't see something? What are you guys talking about?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine.
Shadowy figure
worry
in
about it.
tapestry. You were probably looking too close.
It's gone.
It's like one of those
Let's
magic
just go.
items.
Was it a shadow?
I mean, yeah,
I
probably.
sure
like
as
an
hell
I'll look
will.
away and then look back.
Hmm?
I'm gonna look away from it and then look back.
It looks like an empty throne.
I poke it
Uh,
with
Enough with the
the
spooky
I'm-
tapestry in bag.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
I
idea.
stare at
Okay.
it and go cross-eyed.
It's now in Brick's bag. Brick,
Where'd it go?
between the robe, the various bits of jewelry that go with the robe, and the tapestry, you have added 18 kilograms to your load. Is that
Those things
tapestry?
are heavy. Okay,
Yeah, tapestries are not light.
that's fine. I have
That's
a
fair. It's like a
stupid carrying
rug
capacity.
that you put on a wall.
Yes, a wall rug.
A wall
great.
rug. Rugs for walls. Rugs for walls. That should be a company. I bet that's a brand.
Rugs for walls.
Might be. Modern day tapestries. Okay, so that's pretty much. I mean, unless you want to do more investigating for this particular room, that's pretty much everything that seems obvious.
I'm ready to go. Rugsforwalls.com is not owned by anyone, it seems. Or at least it's not operational. So somebody get on that.
Start a tapestry business. Let's do it.
Amanda, evil idea number 5.
Oh,
Yes, absolutely. We're claiming this.
Is there,
Oh wait, we could put that in the mall or something.
Oh,
And that
no.
one
Oh
scene.
no! Oh no!
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, yes.
someone buy it quick. Is there anything else worth seeing in this room now that I'm conscious?
I mean,
No, I
there-
did a. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say there are some power conduits on next to the floor and ceiling that are kind of pulsing blue every once in a while, giving you a little bit
Ooh,
of
they're
light in the
pulsing
room.
now?
In this room, at least they are.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Outside this room was a small hallway that you realize when you look back down it leads off of the Great Hall. And there are a few other doorways leading off of this hall, but they all seem to have been collapsed. And the hall itself ends in what looks like a cave-in.
I'm ready to go back. Get out of here. Hate the vibe. Would love a better one. You know? Also, Highland Jersey. You're late to the party. No worries. So is Kyle. Don't mean to roast you. I don't mean to roast you. I love you, Kyle. But it's true. It's okay. If you're late, we make it work.
As we're continuing throughout the rest, that Brick is allowing Satsi to be in the front because she's made it very clear she wants to be, but he is like a step behind her the whole time. He doesn't like this.
Did something happen?
Just
Well,
everything.
You know,
Everything's happened.
I'm kind of
Possession.
I'm chilling towards the back of the party.
Okay.
I'm letting her do her thing. All right. Do we want Grant? Is it better for you if we go into map mode?
We certainly can.
It's up to you. I don't know.
Yeah,
We
let
don't
me.
have to.
Let's do it. I am not allowed to. You'll
Oh,
have
hold
to
on.
give me permission.
Okay, now you can. Now you can. It was because I was
Okay.
sharing music. All right.
I want tabletop simulator. Share.
Ah, you didn't give me a countdown.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
That was me being bad.
It's okay.
Okay.
All right.
My bad.
Not this room again.
Not again.
All right.
I don't like.
So let me just delete that because you did reveal this.
It's bad for me.
That's where you were.
Ooh, wait,
Technically,
there's
that's
oh, it's
collapsed.
behind that room.
Mhm.
Ooh.
What's on the
Now.
table?
Oh, just random bits and pieces.
Oh, okay.
I take the potted plant.
It is long dead, but okay, you take the potted plant.
Are you
Can
gonna be-
Leaf carry the potted
I
plant?
was gonna say, are you gonna be
We
able
can
to
carry the leaves. We stick some of the dead leaves in a specimen bag.
Okay, you have a specimen bag with dead leaves on it now.
add it to your
Hey.
inventory?
Biological samples are important.
Who knows? Maybe you've discovered the next weed, space weed. Let's do it. Okay. Anyway,
Hell
Space
yeah.
weed.
Let's go.
Out of this world.
That's
It's
how
our
it's
side
going in my
business.
inventory sheet.
Yes.
Oh no.
Space
Okay.
weed and rugs for walls.
Our two side businesses on Dawnbreaker.
Sponsors.
So you are back in the Great Hall now.
I want to leave the Great Hall.
Okay, you have this little door over here, and you can also head back out into the hallways where you saw that really big grand staircase. What would you like
Where
to
you
do?
want to go, Shachi?
Satsi seems okay with either. Whichever you want to do.
Vicky wants to leave. I mean, Kai.
Fine.
It's a
Goodbye then.
leaves. Yes.
No. Lynn Jersey just said, Grant, I was just typing out space weed. You beat me to it. Amazing.
Yes.
Kai's just like, I would love to, again, get out of the vibes of this general vicinity. I saw a staircase outside.
Okay. Satsi starts walking in that direction.
If everyone's okay with that.
I mean, yeah.
Alrighty. Let me get myself set up here. So at the end of the hall, you find a grand, wide, spiraling staircase, and your footsteps echo off of the walls as you approach. It appears to lead deeper into the mountain. There is, and we already know about this short passage here. You do see some footprints in the dust. It looks like this is where the Trackens went. If you wanted to, you could examine the footprints closer, if you're not trusting things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Who wants to do a survival check?
Oh, I'm good at that, I think.
Sure, why
There
not?
go.
No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm probably quite bad at that, actually.
Well, I'm actually not.
Are we
horrible
all
for some
quite
reason.
bad at that?
I mean, Leaf seems to survive a
I have a
lot.
1.
I have a -1 in survival. That is accurate.
Like a 5.
This is an
I got a 12.
Anyone else?
For the comedy
I
of
got
it, sure.
Watch Kai crits.
I actually got a 13.
13, okay.
Oh, nice.
These dice are hot. I'm wondering, is this thing badly
Yeah.
weighted or something?
Who cares? Yeah, everyone needs a weighted dice.
I really want to get ones that just have like all 1s and all 20s.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So it's like high risk, high reward.
Exactly.
No, like 1 each, all 1s, all 20s.
Oh,
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about those cool ones that still keep like the mathematic ratio of the.
Oh, that
okay.
would be fun. Just half of them.
Uh-huh.
That would be cool too. No, I was just thinking, but like that's your D1 as a DM. I'm the DM. I said so.
Uh-huh.
that's what Grant wants to use. The
But
fate
it's fun
points.
if you can like actually roll them.
I'd have to do that.
Please don't.
Especially like when you're rolling with advantage or disadvantage.
All right. Was Leaf gonna roll survival?
I did. It was an 8.
Okay, yeah. They're just footprints. So I assume everyone goes down the staircase?
Yeah.
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 Give me just a second.
Floor
I
number
need
2.
to load
Reluctantly,
floor 2.
yes.
Reluctantly.
Okay. Leaf, Satsi,
I'm sorry,
Kai.
what's that?
What?
Oh, it's because Zen and Cordum are not with us, but they have
Yes.
icons.
I had to be as prepared as I could. Okay. You end up on the next floor. And as you step down the staircase, you approach a landing. It splits off in 3 directions: west, east, and south. To the west, you could vaguely make out a junction and what appears to be a doorway. The other 2 extend much farther. And I'm going to have everybody just make me a quick spot check. Just a nice little spot check, please.
Just a
17.
cheeky little spot check.
Do I have a thing for spot? I do.
I got a 10.
Again?
A 10?
5. Wait, did I click it?
17.
A 10, a 5, a 17. And what did Brooke get again?
13.
13.
Sounds
Okay.
upset about it.
Leaf? There seems to be just something dark sticking to the ceiling on the east hallway. Just kind of sitting there.
Is it gooey?
It might be.
Why?
Slightly.
Why?
A gelatinous cube.
Okay.
This is
Okay, I feel like Leaf would remember this, but I've forgotten it because my brain is absolutely fried from conference things.
Mhm.
Also, I won an award for my poster.
Oh my
But,
god! Congratulations!
Wonderful.
But brain is fried now. Okay, so Leaf would know this. Were these things light sensitive?
Yeah, they were.
They reacted to light, right? Like,
Yeah, they don't like it.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna shine my light on it.
Okay. It recoils.
Is that a
It immediately recoils and starts going down the hallway.
is it what it seemed to be? Yep.
Oh yes.
I immediately shoot it.
All the
What?
make an attack roll.
What is that?
You don't want to know.
Have you guys fought this before?
That is a 22, sir.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay, good.
Roll your damage.
Great. I hate these fuckers. 6.
6. Okay.
That is my...
Does Kai know that we have two like drums of this stuff on our ship?
Yeah, I'm fine with it if you're, like, in control of it.
Okay.
But, like, this is out in the wild goo, and I don't like wild goo. No. No wild goo for me.
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Sorry, guys.
No.
Ah.
I always forget where
I knew that was gonna happen.
there it is.
Well, you know, kind
And
of...
it should be mentioned the goo monster crit, so it gets to go first.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen, and I showed a light on it anyway.
I did. Okay, so for context, though, for Kyle, at least, the rest of you guys were here, but Kai did say, I'm just going to, as like jokingly, but said, I'm just going to shoot things and ask questions later, and I'm not going to touch anything anymore, because Sassy was really freaked out, and Kai is also really freaked out, but is trying to be chill about it. Which is why I did just shoot first, ask questions later. 14.
Okay. 14 for Kai. What did Leaf get for initiative?
Oh right, I actually have a +2 initiative with this character. 12.
12. Okay. And
I'm not
Rick,
used to having a dex.
15.
15 for Brick. What did Ari get?
16.
Nice.
Haha.
16. Dirty 20 for Satsi.
Nice.
Satsu's quick.
Let's see. And Kyle, you still got Wonder's stats, right?
Our sweet girl.
You've sent it to me multiple times.
Okay. Let me.
So in theory, yes.
Here, I'm going to pin.
I feel like
it.
I have Wonder's stats.
There you go. It has been pinned.
Okay.
Wonder gets a +2. If you would like to roll for Wonder, you are welcome to. Wonder is your critter.
16.
16? Okay. So, as I predicted, the critter goes first.
That's
and
fair. I got a sneak attack, though.
yes, it closes the distance. You notice this one moves very quickly.
Excellent.
And it has like branches and twigs and bits of rubble just stuck in it. It runs up, but it doesn't quite close the distance for melee. And it rears back and
Oh, God.
hurls a bunch of itself at all of you.
Oh, cool. Ew.
I did not like that.
Add noise. Add noise.
And I want all of you to make reflex saves.
I'm good at that. Not today, though. Oh, no.
Ouch.
13?
14.
14.
Oh,
14.
Hey.
twins.
Okay. So nobody got above a 15, correct?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Well,
How did Satsi and Wonder do? And
Actually-
Ahmad?
Ahmad and Satsi both crit, so they're fine.
This is
Weighted
all
dice, man.
correct. Yeah.
Wonder doesn't save either.
Okay,
Oh.
everybody takes. Actually, I'm doing this individually. Kai, you take 4 points of damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
Leaf takes 6.
Kai should have healed.
Ow.
Brick takes 6.
What kind of damage is this?
Acid.
Oh.
And
Ouch.
Harry takes 3.
Oh, I'm okay.
And
Okay.
Wonder takes 5.
Oh.
Cool.
Wonder, no!
Wonder's unhappy.
For the record, Kai is like swaying on her feet now because she has just remembered that she is about to pass out.
Oh, that's not good.
Forgot.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Leaf's not great either.
Yeah. We're not. Maybe I shouldn't. I say this out loud. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have shot first and ask questions later. Sorry.
All right. Well, that being said, next up it's Satsi's turn. Satsi
Satsi.
is pissed.
Fire works really well.
That's a good question. What does Satsi have? I need to remember what my own characters have as their powers.
She has that sick blade.
That might be just about all she's got
No.
that can handle this well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, she materializes her sidelight, goes around Kai, and because this is a spear, technically, can still poke. Bless you.
Thank you. I muted myself for stream, but I forgot that didn't mute me on Zoom.
And she hits and does 2 points of damage.
She tried.
Okay, next up is Ari. What's your dexterity bonus?
Decent amount.
Let me see.
It's not gonna be on there.
Where is it?
Up.
If it's
Did you
Zero?
just put the Dex monster is the goo that landed on each of us on our turns?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
Forget I said anything.
I mean, I could make it worse if you really want me to.
No, please don't.
Please don't.
If it's
Please
greater
don't.
than
You're
a
gonna lose a pilot.
if it's greater than a +2, you get to go next.
It's not. It's a 0.
0.
0. Okay.
Yeah.
That means it is Wonder's turn next. And last time we encountered, first time you encountered one of these things, Wonder ran for it. So
Yeah.
Leaf, if you want Wonder to do anything other than that, you're gonna need to do a handle animal check to keep her here.
I don't blame her.
I don't want Wonder running off with goo still on her. Because there is still goo on us, I'm assuming.
Oh yes.
I didn't like
Yeah, I tell Wonder to like shake and stay.
Okay. Yeah. Make a handle animal check.
A 10 plus something? Give me a sec. Handle animal. 17.
Okay. That's enough. Yeah, Wonder shakes, and I think you, Brick, and Airy all have to make reflex saves.
This is acceptable.
Ahmad fails his. This
Am I
time.
far enough away?
There's a problem here.
Actually, no. Kai, you do have to make one too.
Okay. I shouldn't have said anything. I was
16.
Still showing up on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to.
16. Although I will say, obviously, I think having just instructed Wonder to do this, I imagine we've probably saw that coming.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a lower check. It should be a little easier.
15?
Yeah. You avoid
Well.
Wonder shaking off stuff. Yeah. You also avoid it. How does Airy do?
Okay. 7.
Correct.
Airy, you take another 4 points of damage.
That for me.
How is everyone? I'm gonna ask this kind of stuff when we're in combat because we are in fiction next to each other and can see each other. How is everyone doing physically?
Not
Rick's
great.
okay.
I'm about half.
Okay.
Leaf is
Le-
not looking good.
How? Okay. Like a strong wind is gonna. I mean, normally a strong wind will kill you, but
Leaf is looking kind of mid-afternoon in the mud pit.
gotcha.
Okay. All right. Well, that being said, unless you want Wonder to do anything else on her turn, it will be Aries' turn.
No, as long as Wonder's not covered in goo anymore, we're good.
Really?
Not anymore.
I have two questions for you, the group. As Ari, what happens if you touch this thing? It seems like you guys have come
It'll
in
swallow
contact with
you.
this.
Don't do it.
It tries to eat you and assimilate
Got
you.
it.
It's happened
I
before.
recommend,
Okay.
I recommend fire.
Fire's good.
Well, that is something I don't have. So,
Electricity is a good second choice, I think.
oh, yeah, I don't have that either.
Keep it off
Okay.
of you.
Are you allowed to leave a like I'm
Run away?
thinking yeah, like not me, Ari, but all of us. Can we all run away?
It will.
You could.
I don't wanna
This
waste-
thing might follow you, potentially.
What if I levitate it into the air?
Just try it.
Do it.
Try whatever
Will it
you
follow
wanna-
us? How
try
long
whatever
does
you
that
wanna do.
last?
It's quite a bit heavier than your maximum load for levitate.
Damn.
What if we work together?
Okay.
If you
Ooh,
work
yeah.
together,
Can you
probably
levitate things,
could.
Leaf?
I don't have levitate specifically. What do I have? I have telekinetic force.
Okay. Ooh, are there any like shafts in the roof or anything like that? We could just like send it through.
That is a good question. Let me see. Is it this? Is it the
Came from the
floor
roof.
I'm thinking of, or is it a different floor that I'm thinking of? No, it's this floor.
How much does this thing weigh?
Heavy. It's a heavy blob. Big thick boy.
Easily 300 kilograms.
Gotcha.
Jesus Christ! That's
Like
like
we're gonna say pounds.
yeah. How much is an elephant? Hold on. Probably more than that.
Hey, how much
Yeah,
can you
it's
lift with levitate?
I don't know. I didn't recall seeing like a limit.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
there is one. Hang on.
elephants are actually a lot heavier than that. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Elephants are over
No,
6,000.
you can lift. Okay, so here's the issue with levitate: is it requires the subject to be willing.
It's
but
not
it actually,
willing.
but it can
I
actually
missed-
lift 220 kilograms per level.
It's not going to be willing.
It is
So-
not willing.
So you could lift it if it was willing.
So,
Oh,
given
okay.
that, what will you do?
I could lift it if
Okay.
I was willing to spend enough power points.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
I get to add an extra 25 kilograms for every extra power point I spend,
Nice.
which would be a monumental waste and glorious, but also fireworks.
I'm gonna use everybody who is in front of me, get behind me, please. If you
We
can.
can't do that right now.
You can't do
You
that.
have to do your action.
Oh,
You have to pick what you're gonna
my
do this
bad.
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get in. Can I even get in front of everybody without it just touching me?
You can get next to me,
No.
probably, right?
You could get next to Kai, like right here-ish.
You can
But
also
if
give your
you got
instruction
in
and hold an
front-
action.
Yeah, you could hold an action. I would allow that.
You can tell us all
Oh,
to
okay.
and then wait till we've moved and then do your thing.
Or just
Like-
go next to me and then it'll be fine.
I'll just go next to Kai. And I'm gonna do Stomp, which sends a psionic shockwave along the ground.
Noise.
Okay, what's your
You.
saving throw for that?
Go back to your character sheet.
Okay, one moment. Sorry.
Oh, I have an
Your
important
skills
question for
are-
you, Grant, while we figure that out.
Power
Yes.
points. Powers and
Um,
power points.
because because the explanation was that Leaf was passed out, should I actually treat it for the purposes of powers and stuff as Leaf having been unconscious?
No, I think you were just spooked, right?
Or was Leaf just kind of
Leaf was just kind of out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it like you were unconscious.
okay? Because that has consequences.
Okay.
It's 20.
20?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing does not save, so it takes damage and gets
1.
knocked prone. Is that correct?
How does the goo get knocked prone?
Well, currently it's suctioned to the ceiling.
Oh, it's on the ceiling?
Uh-huh.
Still?
Oh, I thought it was on the floor.
No, it's on the ceiling currently,
Oh, okay.
but Stomp will still do something to it.
I thought it like dropped down. Like
No, it can attack you
Dang.
from onto the ceiling.
Great.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you did a good thing. It's fine.
Okay.
No, it still worked, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's cool.
Roll your damage.
4.
Oh, 4.
Wait, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't roll the hit, did I? Or is that my DC?
They make a save. You don't roll the hit.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, it takes those 4 points of damage like a champ. But it does unsuction from the ceiling and just go splat on the floor in front of you. It's equivalent of prone.
How big is it?
It's big. If you had to say, it's about the size of maybe a horse.
Oh.
If you could gooify a horse.
No, don't go.
What?
No.
Please.
Don't. No.
They do that on their own.
We've all heard about the glue
but-
factories. You can't say you're gonna go buy a horse, Grant.
Okay.
Peter's gonna come after us.
Remind me sometime offline to tell
No.
you the story of how they taught us electrical safety in our engineering classes.
I will absolutely purge that information from my brain, so I will never ask you that offline.
Okay. It is now Brick's turn.
Yay!
We're all just
Remember, you
super in the
can't
way
touch
now.
it, buddy.
Well, let's see if Brick comprehends that. One moment, please.
He doesn't, it seems. From that look.
Brick will move.
Just kind of hop over the two of
Can
us.
can I attempt to interpose Kai and move her back, seeing that she's pretty injured, and like maybe take her spot?
I will not
That's something Brick
resist
can
this. Yeah. I don't think I
Oh.
even can.
I'll allow it.
Cool. Brick pulls out his
You're
rifle
like-
and shoots it because he has point blank shot, and he can do that.
I have point blank shot too.
Yay!
So fun.
All right, make your attack roll.
Woo!
Aren't you regretting me leaving the
Oh.
plasma pistol behind?
11.
What did we name the plasma pistol? Hang on.
I hate the plasma pistol.
Stanley.
Stanley. Oh, because like it's a reference to Stanley Parable or something like that. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, 11.
11 hit.
No,
Damn it.
Oh.
sadly.
Well, I'm assuming a 5 doesn't hit either.
No, sadly.
Oh.
Damn.
I suck. Okay.
So
No,
so
it's
instead
okay.
the rounds just go pew 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 all the way down the hallway.
Missed.
I can see that. I'm right next to
Uh, all right, next up.
And as a free action, Brick activates his shield on his arm, so it folds out a little shield that covers the length of his forearm.
Okay. All right, you now have your shield. It is now Kai's turn.
Okay. I was just pushed out of the way. Break, duck. Can I do that?
We've started in one of the last sessions. We started using base contact rules. I'm gonna keep using base contact rules. You're right next to Brick. You're not gonna suffer a penalty shooting by him.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw the hot knife.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the hot knife on and I'm gonna throw the hot knife.
The hot knife or the plasma knife?
I don't have a plasma knife. It's a hot knife. It's the hot knife,
Okay.
Grant.
I'm pretty sure you had a plasma knife, but
The
okay. Go ahead,
spicy knife.
throw the spicy knife.
I don't think.
Knife.
Wait. Is it? Wait. But is it a plasma knife? Is that what it is?
You had the hot knife, but you also got a plasma knife last mission.
Oh, I did.
You had 2 that technically fit that description.
Did I fully forget about the?
The goo's totally gonna eat the knife, isn't it?
I know, but I'm hoping it burns it from the inside. You know?
That's fair.
Because I'm gonna be like, hot knife, go, ching ching ching. You know?
Hot knife, I choose you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try it.
Okay, throw. Make your attack roll.
That is a.
Does the plasma knife count as fire?
Technically, that's...
It's the hot knife.
We set a precedent for it. So
We
yes.
did.
This is the hot knife. I don't
I
know what
know.
that means. That's the only description I have of this thing. And I don't have a plasma knife listed.
It can light things on fire.
It's a hot knife. The hot knife
Look at my head.
does. Man, I wish I brought the flamethrower. The hot knife does. Or I rolled a 23.
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll the knife damage.
Cool. It's 1d4
And
plus 1d6.
And the 1d6 is the hotness damage. You will double that.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Okay, so 1d4 first. That is 4. Hell yeah, let's go. And then 2d6 is 5 and 2. 6, 7.
So 14 plus 4, 18. Okay. Yeah, it's smoking as the knife hits it, and it envelops the knife.
Hell yeah.
We'll see if the knife survives this. Okay. Anything else Kai wants to do?
Oh, wait, hold on. Did I do that wrong? You said, so I rolled the 1d6, and that was 5.
Oh.
And then you said double that. I'm sorry. I thought you meant roll the d6 twice. So it's
it's okay.
10
So it's
plus the 4 is 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
14 total. And I do have a second action, I think, right? I can do 2
Yes.
things.
Yes.
God, why didn't I bring the flamethrower? I say that out loud. God, why didn't I bring the flamethrower?
You have a flamethrower?
Yeah, and then I shoot it again. With the laser pistol, I guess. I don't know. Does it smell
Okay.
really bad as it's burning? Lynn Jersey wants
Yes.
to know.
Yes. It smells awful.
Nice. That is
Tar.
24.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah, it is.
Kai very rarely misses.
I hate these stupid things. Okay, that is... I'm so sorry that the lighting keeps changing on my face, because I have to keep switching between Excel and Streamlabs, which is in dark mode, and I can't figure out how to not have it in dark mode. Oh, that's
So
an
this
8
thing's on fire, right?
and a 2. That's 10.
Yeah, okay. It's not officially on fire. It's
Smoldering.
smoldering. It's smoking.
So there's
it's
no
not.
actual flames.
Nope.
I'm trying to get that for you, and then you can just like...
I mean, speaking of which, Leaf, it is your turn now.
Kai's looking pretty rough, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
How rough is the goo monster looking? Fine.
You've knocked a decent amount of its mass off at this point.
I'm debating between attacking this thing. Oh, we all still have goo on us, right? Is that going to keep doing damage to us?
We'll
don't-
find out next turn.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm trying to decide if I try burning it off of all of us, because I think I can do that without hurting anybody.
You think?
I'm
We'll
willing
find
to
out.
Take
Do,
it.
do what you want.
What would Leaf do?
What would Leaf do?
You're right.
What would Leaf do?
That
This is
a
a
good
role-playing
point.
game.
Yeah, this is not what Kyle would do. This is what Leaf would do, and I know what Leaf would do. the first thing that Leaf's going to do is take the take the very controllable nanogel bracelet that he's wearing and try to merge it with the nanogel on his body.
Okay, there seems
Say
to be
about half of
You
it.
should some nanogel.
And
That was
see if
smooth.
he can control the mixture.
It looks like there's kind of a handshaking process that goes on, and then a whole bunch of bad stuff is purged from the stuff that was on your suit, and you now have a little bit more nanogel.
Cool. Then instead of what I was about to do, which
Catch us
was
all on
going to
fire.
be, yeah,
Without warning.
I yeah, I guess I'll walk up to Kai and stab her with a stim pack.
Thank you.
And if
Just 'cause-
you'll
Thanks.
yeah, we'll start with that.
Okay.
What kind is it?
How bad do you look?
I'm.
I will
Death's
stab
door?
Kai with a class 2 stim pack,
Oh, thanks. Is that
All
good?
right.
Is that good shit?
and that's 2d8 plus 2.
Wow. Okay.
And I did bring a d8 with me.
Oh,
Okay.
do you roll? I roll.
2
I guess he rolls.
plus 7, 9, 11.
Oh, I rolled much better than that. That's okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. These dice, they may or may not be weighted. I'm not sure. I bought them from a reputable source.
Is that my 2 actions?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh wait, so 11. I have to update that. Sorry. I look better. Ah! Fucking Microsoft Edge. Excuse me. Just
Get
appeared
outta here.
over your faces.
Okay, actually, the stuff that was purged from this thing, the bad stuff that was purged,
Mm-hmm.
what did that look like?
Dust, dirt, a couple of leaves.
Oh, okay. Not like black energy of some kind.
No, not that you could tell.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, it is Ahmad's turn, and Ahmad is attempting to concentrate on something and failing miserably. All right, we are back at the top of the order now.
Good.
Same, bro.
All right, everybody who still has the goo on them
Oh god.
takes another d4 damage.
Wait, so did you get it off me? No.
No.
No. Okay.
So, Kai, you take 4.
Thanks.
I figured healing you took priority.
Yes. Because if if you hadn't healed me, well, I guess I wouldn't have
Yeah.
taken that damage, but I still wouldn't have passed out. But I'm very close.
Brick, you take 2. And Airy, you take 4.
No. Leaf, how many stim packs do you have? Is it like infinite?
Oh, it's not infinite, but I do have quite a few.
I also
Okay.
have some in my
on you as
backpack.
well.
No, I can do stuff too.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, that
Okay.
being said, that's just a status effect. The goo monster uses part of its action to to reorganize itself so it's kind of standing again. Uses another part of its action to move forward into melee range, and
Brick.
make an opposed grapple check for me.
Oh, he's gonna try to eat you.
He cannot add his strength modifier to this because of my martial arts bullshit.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Defensive
fine.
martial arts.
All right.
And I get a +2 bonus as well, so
He picked the wrong dude to grapple.
You tell him. I say from behind you, just kind of
Shit, 7.
Yeah, it rolled a 17. So Brick, or actually no, everyone else, you watch as this thing just kind of moves forward toward Brick and doesn't stop and just envelops him in a single movement.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, nope.
I
Don't
just
like
go,
that.
that's what can happen.
And Brick, you take 4 points of physical damage
Okay.
and 2 points of acid damage.
So what's it?
And
Work.
this thing lashes out and
Uh-oh.
swipes at Kai.
Of course it does.
Does 16 hit?
Do I still have inertial armor?
Yeah.
You should.
How long is it?
It lasts like 8 hours.
Okay, then no.
Okay, yeah, it tries to swipe at you, but the arbor catches it.
Okay. Haha.
And Brick, there's nothing but darkness.
Oh no.
All right. Next up is Satsi, who looks absolutely horrified by what just happened.
Is the hot knife still in there? Can you find it, Brick?
I should have rolled for that actually.
No!
I'll remember.
No. I keep being the kid who's like, teacher, you forgot to check the homework.
Let's
Brick,
do just a D percentile.
Light a flare.
Don't open your mouth. Trust me, it's
jeez.
bad.
Okay.
Bricks are fireproof, right?
We've had this same joke like 3 times.
Okay. Satsi has taken damage. Okay.
She has?
But does she want to do the thing? Okay, what Satsi's going to do is she's also going to use Stomp
Oh.
to try and maybe
Word.
do something. Does this affect... I need to look up Stomp again.
Does this affect everyone else around her?
Yeah,
No.
cone-shaped. Ari, you will also have to make a reflex save.
Okay, you got it.
However, the creature does not. Brick, I need you to make a reflex save, but at disadvantage.
Oh no.
I got 15.
Man.
Okay.
Oh.
8
In a 20.
and a 20.
Oh
That
no.
sucks. 8.
Okay. Yeah, sadly, all 3 of you, creature included, are just sent flying.
Oh, Jesus.
And you all take... Alright, that is... Goo Monster takes 3. I'm running out of room because this thing keeps taking damage.
Good.
Brick, you take 4. And Ari takes 2.
Okay, it's not that bad.
And on the plus side, that thing's no longer enveloping Brick.
Yay.
But Brick and Ari are both prone.
Is the goo monster prone?
Technically, yes. And actually, Satsi's going to follow up by trying to stab it.
Get
And stabs it. And does 4 more points of damage.
Nice.
Alright. It is Wonder's turn. What would Leaf like Wonder to do?
I mean, I don't really want Wonder touching this thing. I will settle for Wonder staying where she is.
Okay. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you just give Wonder the stay command and she stays. Then it will be Aries' turn. Let's do some...
So if I use Stomp again, it would affect Brick and Satsi.
You can
Yeah.
Can I angle it right?
You
I'm just
could,
asking.
in theory, angle it right.
Okay, how do I
Unfortunately,
roll for
Satsi
that?
had to kind of aim at the 2 of you in order to get this thing off of Brick.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'm going to do Stomp again.
Stomp it.
And I would like to
Curb stomp
spend
that.
an extra power point to increase it by 1d4.
Nice.
Okay. The mother of all stomps incoming. It's
Yeah, 2d4, okay.
it does not save, I'll tell you that much.
Nice.
And
Get him.
I think because it's prone, it's also going to get just knocked back a little bit by this force. Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
7? Okay. Yeah, it's, you've knocked off enough of it where it's about your size now.
That's it.
Also, I got up just for everyone knows. I'm standing now.
Okay.
Do we know how these things handle cold?
You have never tried it.
Interesting.
That being said, it is now Brick's turn. Brick, you're
All right.
you're on the ground, covered in goop.
Oh.
And
If anyone has
also,
ever seen, oh, sorry, continue.
I was also going to say, make a reflex save really quick, because there's something really hot on you right now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fine. Now I roll good. 16.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you managed to grab the hot knife by its handle and get it off of you before you actually take any damage.
Nice. Sorry.
We're good.
So, it's for any of those that have seen like the old animated movie Sinbad,
Yeah.
the dude gets slimed out of the monster, looks around for a moment, grabs his weapon and runs back in. That's what basically Brick's doing, and he's gonna activate his gauntlet. So it flips out in front of his fist. And it's just like he's gonna try and punch it, but I imagine it just kind of sinks in a little bit.
I've tried
We'll
to
see
kick
what
it
happens.
before. It's probably gonna go about as
Oh,
well.
that's a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
I mean, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your physical and your special damage.
So physical is 4. Special, which is plasma, is God. What is that? 17 doubled.
Hi.
I imagine.
Oh. Okay, so what does
He
this
just doesn't
look
exist
like?
anymore.
So what I like to think is Brick is covered in whatever ichor this is, runs up, haymakers it down, and it just kind of sinks in for a little bit, and it's like, oh. And then the gauntlet goes off while it's in the middle of the thing, and it just kind of bubbles up and goes everywhere.
I love it.
Yay.
Yes. And with that, you may now exit initiative order.
Because it's dead.
You did more than double what it had
Thank
left.
you, buddy.
Go, Brick! Oh, good job. Okay, and then I immediately, because we're out of initiative order, I immediately pull the backpack off my back and out of it pull out to, what do I have? Class. There's a cat around, I can tell.
I'm being visited right now.
I'm gonna pull out.
Oh,
Yeah.
How many stim packs did you give me, Grant? I can't remember.
I don't remember these things either.
Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna give you each a class 2 stim pack and just toss them over to you guys and be like, "You look like you need it." And then I'm gonna turn to Leaf and be like, "I know you have them though, to stab yourself."
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Lynn Jersey. The Blob has friends.
thank you.
They might not be here, but the Blob has friends.
How many stim packs did I have?
How much does that heal?
2d8 plus 2.
What do you think? 3 class 1s, 2 class 2s.
I
Keeping
think
in
that
mind
sounds
that
about right.
yeah.
Cool. I have no more class 2s.
Also keeping in mind that you get resistance to them with the number of them you use. So it's, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not using them.
Yeah.
I'm not using any right now because you just helped me out.
Okay. So, I assume everyone cleans off the goop so they're not taking additional damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
Yes, and having established that I can merge it with my multi-tool, I'm going to actually go around and kind of do that with like the little remnants of it.
bye.
Okay.
That we've been playing with, like that's but everyone's scraping off of themselves.
You've now
Not
got
like
about,
not the whole splatter.
You've now got about a sleeve, half a
Okay.
sleeve's worth of multi-tool goodness.
Love it.
I'm sorry. I'll stop Maybe the plan to shoot and ask questions later wasn't the best plan either. I realize that I'm not good
I
at
liked it.
planning. I
I
don't.
mean, it was fine.
I mean,
I still think we should be a bit more cautious.
yeah.
Cautious. Yeah. Okay,
We don't want to scare Satsi any more than we have.
Right. Sorry.
Satsi seems fine. She's kind of just poking at it with her side blade, just making sure it's dead.
We need goo gone, is my mother's suggestion.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
great. I'm debating using a stim pack. Yeah, I'll stab myself in the leg.
Yeah, please. I don't want you to die. Because if you go down, then all of us we're screwed in so many
that's
ways.
fair. Yeah, I will. I'll stab myself with the quest too. I think I'm actually low enough that that's useful.
Okay.
All
right. While
that's
you're
it.
resolving that, I think the next question is, which passage do you want to go down?
None. I'm kidding.
I mean, this one's obviously clear now, right, guys?
You
For
say
the
that.
time being.
I hope. They usually, unfortunately, come with friends.
Oh.
Yeah. Although that was kind of a big one. That was like horse size, I would say.
What's a horse?
I don't actually know either. What is a horse?
The things Zen would add on.
It's like a car but slower.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I'm not good at cars either.
And it runs on hay.
Oh wait, I would know what a horse was, right? I've watched a lot of
Yeah,
movies with
Yes,
Darcy.
absolutely.
Yeah, Kai would know what a horse
You've also
is.
watched movies with Leaf, and so Leaf
Yeah.
is just messing with you.
Brick might actually not know what a horse is.
Probably not, no.
Just imagine Kai's two-wheeler, but with
Legs.
but
And
with legs, and it.
That sounds awesome.
runs on hay. The monstrosity that I'm picturing the monstrosity
Yes.
eagle, but with legs. It's really good.
Okay, so you're going down the east hallway, where you just
Sure.
defeated the creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Fuck it, what can go wrong?
Okay, so you start proceeding down this hallway, and you notice that there is a barrel of some kind outside of a door.
Nope.
And
Nope.
it doesn't look like one of the barrels that you normally see the goop kind of stored in. It actually looks like it's made out of a wood of some kind. The door behind it is kind of cracked, and you can kind of see a fairly large room behind it.
Ooh.
Actually,
Okay, I'm gonna look in the barrel.
while you do that, I'm gonna drop back in the party a little bit and just talk to Ahmad for a second.
Okay.
That can be resolved whenever you want.
Okay. We'll resolve Leaf checking out the barrel really quick. It looks like it's some sort of preserved something. You're not entirely sure what it is. It could be meat, or it could be the meat of a fruit of some kind. You have no idea.
How does it smell?
Delicious.
Honestly, kind of like it's starting to go bad.
Not
It's been here a while.
delicious.
I'm not gonna taste it then.
Don't.
Okay, Kai, you're next to Ahmad, who seems to be trying to maintain a meditation as he's walking along.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna notice that he's doing that and then be like,
I foresaw questions.
I don't want to interrupt.
Please ask.
Okay. Is Kai doing this without asking everybody else? Maybe. Look, I just don't, that was fun. This has all been so fun. And It has actually been fun. Me, Vicky, is saying that this has been fun. Kai's been having a bad day. It's all been so fun. And you can see the future sometimes. I would love it, maybe, if you could do that, to have a little bit of guidance on what we're supposed to be doing, because that was a little rough. And I know that Leaf is pretty stacked as far as we have, as far as health goes, like stim pack stuff. So we probably won't all die here. But we really need to make sure we don't. For, living purposes. And also Satsi succeeding in this trial purposes.
So,
Okay.
go ahead.
There are two ways we can resolve this. Either you can roll a d8, or no, a d4 technically, because there are only 4 options, and I choose a prophecy from one of these options.
Okay.
Or you can specifically state an outcome you want to see the result of.
Okay.
Because
Also,
all of the ones I can choose from, I'm just gonna state it. All of the ones I can choose from will tell you, in broad terms, how this turns out.
okay. I now for context of like why Kai is doing this without asking the rest of the group is I feel like I can't metagame this in a way of asking you guys, because Kai wouldn't ask you guys because we wouldn't know that these kinds of prophecies are tied to the fate system. You know what I mean? So she would just be like, okay, I think we do need some help. And like, maybe she's not saying it super loud, so like Sassy doesn't feel like insulted,
Well,
like we think that she
Also,
can't do
we've been
it.
explicitly told by Ahmad that
He can do this and help us.
yeah, but we've also been specifically told that too much guidance during the trial will negate like Satsi's like whole trial experience.
Is that true?
Yeah, Ahmad specifically told us that if he tells us too much, then the trial's meaningless.
I don't think any of the options that Grant's giving us would do that, though, right? Yeah, at least in one fell swoop.
Yes.
Okay. That would be mean. As a DM to do that. Yeah, that's why, I mean, you guys can feel free to try to be like, Kai, no, that's a bad idea.
No, I'm busy
Rick wants
making a barrel
snackies.
of something. I'm busy not eating whatever's in this barrel.
Okay.
Snackies?
All right. Yeah.
And
Vicky,
feeding
roll.
Wonder a snack because she's thoroughly earned it.
No.
Okay.
All right, I'll roll a d4, you said?
Yes. Roll me a d4, please.
Okay. That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
What
be good or
music
bad.
do you want me to play, Grant?
That is a good question. And
Because-
in theory, I had it up literally a second ago.
I see 3
I know.
options. I suppose I could have started playing Eupheme first.
Go ahead and do number 2.
Number
The second one.
The
Right after it.
in the list? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I gotta find it. Hold on. I mean, you can.
Rise from the shadows.
Yes, here we
There
go.
you go. So you ask for this help, and Ahmad nods and reaches out a hand.
Okay, I like that, like the way you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I put my hand on his.
As soon as you touch his hand, you are whisked away into some vision. You see.
Hi, where'd you go?
You see a chamber. Dark, cavernous, with a single black throne with white veining at its center, with light shining down into it. You are then whisked along to see 5 rooms. 3 of them are collapsed. 2 of them have glowing pedestals of some kind in their center. The vision fades, and then you feel as if time passes. And then you see the vague outline of a large ship. It looks human-made, but for whatever reason, you can't quite resolve what it is, and it's coming for you. And the vision ends. +4 fate points.
+4.
Major prophecy.
Sorry. That is a major problem. Wait. So that's okay. Interesting.
That's okay, Vicky. Don't worry. That's not the single largest expenditure of fate points we've had. I still hold that record.
That was making sure that you didn't die.
Yet.
I mean, technically, yes.
I mean, right?
Mm-hmm. So the vision ends, and you are standing there again with Ahmad, and Ahmad says, I hope that helps.
I think so. Thank you. I'll let you get back to your thing.
Those visions, they were seen through your eyes. You will
didn't
see
see
both
it?
of them.
Wait, what?
I saw it through your eyes, but they will be your experiences.
Okay. Cool. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Kai's very freaked out right now. I don't think that's what she was expecting to happen at all, even a little. And she's just like, okay. And then I just kind of rejoin the group and like, thank you, Ahmad. Anyway.
All right,
Trying to
so
play
you're
cool.
outside this room. Leaf, have you tried any of the potentially going bad stuff?
How going bad does it seem?
Please don't need it.
I mean, it was preserved. It's starting to smell a little off to what you would consider off to be. So,
I'll dip a
mean-
finger in it and give it a lick.
No. Oh.
well, it's very salty. It's
Take
also... It's got hints of salty sweet to it, almost a tangy mango-ish flavor.
Does it taste like rancid or fermented?
It tastes like it's fermenting.
Okay. Does it taste good?
Well, that's entirely up to Leaf.
I mean, some fermented things are good. Beer is good.
Wait,
fermented-
salty, sweet, fermented, mango-y.
Kimchi's
Yeah,
good.
Leaf's into this.
Okay, yeah, Leaf likes it.
Yeah.
You check out the door behind it because it was left outside a door.
Leaf feeds a little bit of it to Wonder and then checks out the door.
Wonder is absolutely not interested.
Wonder spits it out.
Yeah, you open the door, and beyond you see a fairly large room. There seem to be crates and barrels kind of stacked up in corners, and there are 3 long floor-to-ceiling shelves. It looks like a storage room of some kind.
Not falling for that one again.
Yeah.
Leaf looks around for traps.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
As far as you're aware, there aren't any traps. You do, however, you're pretty sure off in the far corner, you see the glint of what looks like one of those hard light projectors.
Oh, there's actually a thing that projects them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's, I'll give it to you because you spent a little bit of time in the library after Kai destroyed the thing that was spawning the hard light sprites.
I destroyed it
Yeah, you
That's what happened. Okay.
unintentionally.
unintentionally you destroyed it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there were remnants of something that was projecting them. And you're pretty sure you see something kind of nestled behind these barrels in the back.
Okay. With Leaf's fairly significant knowledge of both demolitions and disabling devices as well as technology, can I try and figure out a way of disabling that thing without completely destroying it?
You'd have to get to it, but sure.
I don't know if that's. I mean, I can't say anything. I haven't seen this.
Hey, cover for me.
Are you just
Cover
running in?
for me.
And Leaf just runs in.
And Leaf reactivates his what do you call it? His force screen. And then goes in.
Oh, great.
Okay. What pace are you going?
I mean, he checks to make sure everyone's like that people are following him. Hey, like, pull me out if this thing attacks me.
What thing? We haven't even seen it. Yeah.
Satsi kind of walks in behind you, although she's definitely got her guard up this time.
And Leaf is like preparing. Leaf is actually going to prepare a energy missile.
In case he sees anything.
In case something like starts to approach him.
Okay.
So that he can destroy the projector.
Okay.
If necessary.
Anyone else going in?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
he
fuck
said.
it.
Someone's bolting in. I'm going too.
Yeah.
All right.
Team Dawn's Horizon rushes in.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to say, Leaf, you managed to get to the projector without any issues. Anyone want to say where they are in relation to Leaf at this point?
Brick would be a little bit closer, about half.
So it's
yeah.
apparently not proximity that triggers it. Fascinating.
I'm at that corner where the red barrel is.
Okay.
I'm like near Brick.
Okay. So yeah, Leaf, make a disable device check.
That's not ideal. Disable device. That is 18.
You didn't fail enough to trigger it, but you certainly haven't taken it apart yet.
Okay. I'm going to take a few moments to actually look at it more carefully and see if I can figure out what this thing is without touching it. Just trying to figure out what's going on here.
While he does that, can I do a spot check for the other part of the room that I can see?
Sure.
Does this thing appear to be powered like in any way, or like is there something? Is it connected to anything, or is it just kind of sitting here?
It seems to have been fused with some of this power conduit that's in the base of the wall.
I got an 8, so you don't have to tell me anything.
Okay. There's a red barrel next to you. It seems sealed. You can, if you wanted to, you could peer inside. It's got alien writing on the outside of it.
No, I'm just like kind of oscillating between watching Leaf and looking at the other side of the room, because I remember that the sprites came from. I thought the sprites came from 2 different directions last time. At least that's what Kai's remembering. You don't have to correct me on that, but that's why she's.
What's the conduit made out of? Is it the same crystalline stuff, or is it something else?
It seems to be a metal alloy of some kind, similar to what you've seen a lot of Alician structures made out of.
Leaf would definitely know this. What of the things that we have can cut this stuff?
Definitely Kai's multi-tool.
Definitely that one. Can the plasma knife cut it?
You could try. It would probably take some effort.
You can ask me to use the multi-tool.
Yeah, hey, Kai, can you stand here? And if this doesn't work, can you use that multi-tool thing to like sever this conduit?
Okay.
Great. And then Leaf tries to
Everybody that
what do I have that can do this psionically? I'm gonna try and actually stop the flow of energy through the conduit into this thing and like cut it off. Actually, yeah, because this is like weird because these things pulse with psionic energy, right? Like a hybrid thing.
I mean, do you want me to just try to cut it?
Yeah, but I want to see if this works first so that we know.
Okay.
So, because if we know it works, then this is useful.
The proverbial button that Leaf must press.
Yeah.
Exactly. He has thought of it and now it must be pressed. Um, I'd like to use precognition actually first to give me some insight into how this is going to go. Just that
Okay.
momentary feeling of like, how bad of an idea is this?
Look at the kitty.
Okay.
No,
The
just
flavor
do
text
it.
for the flavor.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you not to do something, but
Yeah, but like Leaf has a feeling this is going to go badly anyway, and is just like
Why?
flexing his powers now. He learned clairvoyance recently, and he'd very much like to try it at least once.
Okay.
It's not actually clairvoyance; it's seeing, but
Yeah. So precognition. It's within the next couple of minutes.
it's within the next 10 minutes for some action you're going to perform, and it gives you kind of a flash of insight, represented as a +2 insight bonus.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'd say for sure if you fail to remove this thing or deactivate it somehow, it will activate and cause you all sorts of trouble.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna look at this thing. It's fused to the conduit. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm I'm going to try and ooh, these things are not animate, right?
No,
Or
they are technically not animate.
one sec. I need to check a thing. How heavy is this thing?
I mean, it's probably only a couple of kilograms if you can separate it from the
Uh-huh,
thing it's
uh-huh.
attached to.
Would you describe this as an unattended object weighing less than 220 kilograms?
It's an unattended object, but it is fused with the wall.
Kyle.
Yeah, but does the object itself weigh less than 220 kilograms?
Yes. The wall, however, does not.
That's fine. I don't care. That's not what I'm trying to control. I'm going to use control objects to try and take control of this thing.
Okay, you've got control of it. What are you going to do with it?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have it turn itself off.
It is currently off.
Oh, it's off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it have is there a way I can make it disable itself?
There is an alien plug that you can yank that will disconnect it from the power system.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
You know what? And it yanks itself out because I wasted a PowerPoint on this, and it was not a waste, damn it.
Okay. Leaf comes away with this thing that's dangling wires, although it's surprisingly intact.
Leaf is very happy.
Kai just shrugs and is like, all right. And I just kind of walk. I walk actually, is that cobweb actually fully touching the other?
Yeah, kind of, but you can get around it.
Okay, I'm going to get around it because I saw that Satsu went down that row and I'm going to see what she's doing. But that can be resolved later.
While I'm holding this thing no longer connected to a power supply, can I try turning it on now? I'm just curious what happens.
I mean, not connected to a power supply, nothing happens.
What happens if I feed it a PowerPoint?
The shimmering image of one of those hard light sprites kind of hovers in front of you for a second and then just disappears.
Leaf is learning. Leaf is happy.
It's always dangerous.
Hey, Brick, how much more stuff can you carry?
Kai pops around the corner and just goes, you can't keep giving him all your trash.
It's not trash.
Carrying-
It's trash.
Junk. It's a difference.
A lot.
Uh-huh.
I can carry up to what is that? 30 more kilograms?
Damn.
Leaf lugs this thing over to Brick.
Oh,
Could you carry this for me? I really want to get it back to the ship in one piece.
Sure.
okay. Add 5 kilograms to your load.
Leaf is having the time of his life.
And there are so many boxes with buttons on them that we will probably give Leaf a chance to press next time.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm still in my light capacity.
All right. Are we?
I think
concluding
so.
here?
It's shortly after 9, unless
Yes.
anyone wants to go longer. We have this whole room to explore.
That's true.
I mean, I
I
can
think
stay.
it's a great spot to pick up next time.
Yeah. I guess
That
so.
works.
All right. Well, and on that note, we will conclude for the eve. Thank you all for hanging out and watching. Thank you for interacting for those who did. Awesome Nerd, Lynn Jersey. I saw KP Adwaith here earlier as well. As far as next week goes, on Monday, I will be back here doing some more amateur astronomy with Aiden. Wednesday, we actually will have astronomy news. Sorry we had to cancel this week, but Michael was on his way to Colorado, so it's hard to stream from your car when you're driving it. And then we'll be back here on Thursday for some more D&D in space to continue seeing what more buttons Leaf decides to press. And yeah, thank you so much to my... Oh, I guess we could switch back to our normal view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Switch back, ready?
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Great. But yes, thank you to my lovely party mates, McKenna, Amanda, Kyle. Thank you so much for making this so fun, and thank you obviously to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving such a wonderful little story for us. Little story, I say, as we've been playing it for over a year. Quite a large story, actually. And yeah, if you're new here, follow. If you are so inclined to subscribe, that would be awesome. Help out the channel. But I think that's about it. I swear to God, if you're new here and you want to catch up on our old adventures and like this arc, all the other arcs are on my channel. You can click on my face in the About page to get there. But the other ones will be up by the end of the weekend. I swear to God. We had an issue with one of them, but we fixed it, and it's fine now. But I just it's gonna be there, as well as the trailer that Grant made for this arc, which we should have posted a while ago, but I totally forgot. Anyway, anything else?
That's it for me. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
All right, we'll see
Yeah,
you next
thanks for hanging
time.
out.
Bye.